welcome to Titanium Tarot, and today I will be doing a health reading for water signs. Alright, so this is for the month ahead, and it applies for those for whom have any placements of water in their chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself. So I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention the decks I used as I pick up the cards, because I pulled the cards already. And with that, I will also mention when it is very important for you to utilize your own intuition, as well as mentioning the decks I use in the description box below. So with that being said, let's get into your cards, my gorgeous and fellow water signs. I have like 4 placements of water in my chart. So the first deck I used, I named Action Oracle because I wrote it myself. And the first things that came out were manifest and trust in God and let go. Trust in God and let go. So in order to manifest in a certain sense, you need to trust in God and let go. Let go of the outcome. Meaning when whatever you want to create, you have to be willing to create it no matter how long it takes, if you really want to see it to fruition, right? Next, you have the Knight of Swords pointing towards the left. Now, cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they happened in the past, or they're happening super slowly. Now, I mainly take this as you've already manifested something in your life. If you've manifested one thing, you know how to manifest anything. The only thing that is gonna change is the little bit. You need to tweak some things here and there, but basically you know how to manifest whatever it is you want. Now, the first idea that came to mind is utilize your intuition to figure out what did you create in the past by manifesting it, and recreate what you did with that for your health. Basically, that's what I get. Now, so the first set of cards that you got are the Judgment and the Ten of Swords. Now, Judgment is Libra card. And basically the image is, let's say this is Kingdom Come, right? Or this is when the herald, or it's calling all the souls that have passed over from earth up to heaven. And now this is the day where it's decided, right? So people, who can come up and who can't. Is it what have you done? How do you feel in regards to your creations that will allow you to feel justified in having it, is what I'm getting. Like, do you feel like you are worthy of being healthy? Or do you feel like you're worthy of being unhealthy? Do your actions coincide with what you want to create, is what I'm getting. Right? Then you have the Ten of Swords. Now, if they don't, this just means that something like a thought pattern or something that you do needs to pass away. Not you, just something that you do needs to end. You need to end that in order to allow something else. Now, just by looking at this, I'm already seeing how we can unify all these things together, both these sets together. So once you decide, once you see that something needs to pass away and you let it die, you then are ready to call in the new thing that you want to create. And that is why you're sending long distance messages with the Eight of Wands to attract what it is you want, right? You won't actually, you might say it, you might just send feelings out in order to attract what it is you want. But definitely what is going to happen is that you'll be reminded of a time in your youth where you felt good and where you could manifest pretty much anything you want just by the click of a finger, right? And so that is what you're going to go back to, because that's where you created what you wanted, whatever you wanted. Then you have the Six of Swords. Now the Six of Swords indicates, excuse me, that there is something that is moving to calmer, that's moving to shore, which means it's finalizing, which means it's not just going from choppy waters to calmer waters, it's actually going from calmer waters to land. So it's like safe. There's no turbulence that will happen on land, other than if we have a earthquake. But in this card, we don't see that, so it's a good sign, is what I'm getting at. So basically, if you act, if you manifest, if you keep your thoughts on manifesting good health and trust in God that it'll take the process that it'll take, but at the end of it, you're definitely gonna be healthier. That's a great thing. It's definitely gonna come to pass with the Six of Swords in the upright. Now, the animal spirit, or the spirit animal oracle that you have, is the Starfish Spirit. Now the Starfish Spirit, okay, talks of open to infinite possibilities. And one of the things that I've learned through in this past couple of months is that in order for you to manifest anything, you need to be fine with anything. When I say anything, I mean, let's say you want to manifest $1 million. Well, you have to also be fine with manifesting debt. Or if you want to manifest your lover, you have to also be fine with like repelling your lover. Well, you have to be open to any possibilities, to get any at all. Like, you can't be closed off to one, because then you close off the possibility of something happening. So you have to be good with all possibilities in order to receive what you want as a possibility. So you have to be good with everything, basically. So once you're good with everything, okay, then you are able to create, okay? And that's when the cards that came out from the Health and Law of Attraction deck, okay, were, the first one is number 16, which is, that might be important, by the way, that number. It says, action towards anything that is accompanied by joy or love is always valued. So if you start by feeling good, and if you start by what it is you want to create instead of what it is you have to create, it's always good for you in the long run. Then you have, if I can put this card in its slot, that'd be nice. Then you have, instead of number 7, by the way, it says, instead of problem-oriented stories, I will tell solution-oriented stories. Oh, I forgot to read them. All right, so for action towards anything that is accompanied by joy or love is always valued. And in the back, it says, our encouragement is that you pay attention to your emotional balance, work deliberately to finding the best feeling thoughts you can find, and practice them until they are habitual. In doing so, you will tend to your alignment first, and then proceed with whatever action you feel inspired to follow. A trip to your doctor, or action towards anything, when accompanied by joy or love or good feeling emotions, is always valuable, while action that is motivated by your fear or vulnerability or any bad feeling emotion is never valuable. Yep. Always start with love, as I was saying. Then, instead of a problem-oriented story, I will tell solution-oriented stories. So the text in the back of the card is, it is natural that by knowing what you do not want, you are able to clarify what you do want. And there is nothing wrong with identifying a problem before beginning to look for a solution. But many people over time become problem-oriented rather than solution-oriented. And in their examination and explanation of their problem, they continue the perpetuation of the problem. That which is like unto itself is drawn. So tell the story you want to live, and you will eventually live it. So concentrate on what you want to create in order for you to live it, as well as be concentrated on joy and love. So when you start from joy, and you also start from, And also start by creating a solution rather than concentrating on the problem, you're always gonna live the best and highest your best and highest potential. All right. So my gorgeous and fellow water signs, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow water signs, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.